All right, once again, the United States is finding itself getting sucked into this Israeli-Palestinian situation. And you know what? Here's the thing. Back in 1967, Israel got attacked by a whole bunch of other countries and won. Now, generally in war, it's in my opinion, maybe it's not just an opinion, I think it's generally played out through history. If you get attacked and you win, then any land that you take pretty much is yours, right? I mean, isn't that generally how it's worked throughout history? Isn't that how borders have expanded in different countries over the scope of human history? I mean, obviously, if you attack and you win and you take land, at some point, that might have to return after a certain number of years or an international condemnation, whatever. But if you get attacked and you take part of the land of the people that attacked you, generally speaking, don't you get to keep that? I don't understand why it is that people want Israel to give back the land that Israel took in battle from the countries that attacked Israel. I don't get it. I really don't. Now, the fact that the United States has been getting sucked into since the very beginning some kind of peace settlement over this, as if somehow it's our responsibility to figure out how they need to figure out their situation. No, it's not. Look, any more than it's my responsibility to figure out my next-door neighbor's problems. If they have some kind of an internal squabbling or even a squabble with another neighbor, it's not my responsibility to come over and settle it between them. Okay? Now, look, if they ask me, would you come over and help us settle this? Sure, I'll go over there. But if they say, yeah, we're not going to follow what you suggest, then you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to walk away. The fact that the United States has been insistent, and the rest of the United Nations as well, trying to push the settlement on parties that obviously don't want the settlement, what are we doing there? I don't understand. And again, when you start thinking about these situations in terms of how then shall I live as an individual, obviously I cannot affect Secretary of State Kerry or whoever the incoming Secretary of State might be, Tillerson, whoever. I can't affect them. I can't affect national policy. I can't affect international events. All I can do is take care of myself, my family, my neighbors. And in that order. I mean, look, it starts here, right? I've got to get this part right before I can be right with other people. And so when I'm looking at this, is there anything that I personally am doing that's taking advantage of somebody else? I don't think there is. I look at my family. And I say, okay, is there anything going on inside my family that needs fixing? Well, if there is, obviously, we can work on that. It's how am I getting along with my neighbors? Is that backyard fence issue, the dogs digging under or the toys going over, is that being worked out? This is the point. If we make it our ambition to lead a quiet life, then that's going to speak more. It's going to speak volumes to the people around us, more than what our official position on Israel or the Palestinian conflict might be. Because you know what? We can't affect that. What we can affect is the people around us. And that's my 2 cents. If you like what I'm doing, please consider becoming a sponsor either through Patreon or a direct subscription at my website, radiofreespeech.com. If you've got a suggestion for me, either for a commentary or a news tip, email me, steve@radiofreespeech.com. Thanks.